That's enough of that. In 2020, we're alone. Bring it, loneliness. That's right. We're not talking to nobody. For real though, let's figure out how to be by ourselves without going crazy. My bad. I didn't think I would jinx a global pandemic. I'm sorry. That was not intentional, all right? It's quarantine day like 30. I'm experiencing what certain scientists call barber withdrawal. At this point, I'm playing a lot of the Spider-Man game just to walk around the city and remember what it's like to be around people. No swinging around, just socializing, shaking people's hands, doing whatever a spider can't. There it is! I don't even wear the Spider-Man costume. I like wearing the jeans and a t-shirt just to get the full experience. So yeah, the world's been going crazy. High school kids have their school completely canceled. No graduation. College kids have all their classes online. Homeschool kids they're probably fine. It's been a couple of weeks and I've only been outside a couple of times. Every time I try. Okay. I see myself losing my mind around May 10th, 15-ish. And Virginia's on lockdown until June 10th, which really means we're on lockdown until at least September. And by then, I'm just gonna be... Who said that? Did you guys hear something? I just wanna hug. Is that too much to ask? People really thought this was gonna be over in like a month. It's probably gonna be around for a while. As someone who's watched Osmosis Jones, I know a thing or two about diseases, okay? I wouldn't call myself an expert, but I'm basically a friggin' member of the World Health Organization, alright? I had to completely self-quarantine for a couple of weeks in my basement, and I was just trying to enjoy being completely alone. I gotta get out of here! Alright, but in all seriousness, I kinda actually like being alone. I had a friend that came up to me recently and said, Nathan, I need your help being single. I was like, first of all, that's offensive. What's that supposed to mean? Second of all, I got you. As a shareholder of the Single Black Men Association of America, or SBMAA, I'm a big advocate for being single. I think it's very underrated. For everybody out there, you know what's more beautiful than that girl or guy that you like? Peace of mind. That's our slogan, by the way. When people hear a guy say he likes being single, they usually think he means, yes, I can have any woman I want now. They're all for the taking. I literally just mean I don't have an obligation to talk to anybody. I don't have to text anybody every day. I'm sorry, I was about to tear up. It's so beautiful. Some people think it means, oh, you'd like to talk to like 5 girls at the same time. Why would I want to talk to 5 people at the same time? Period. But for real, the chance to give yourself 100% of your energy is an amazing thing. There's a lot of pros to being in a relationship and to being by yourself, and I feel like there's not enough emphasis placed on the second one. I was binge watching New Girl, amazing show. Just freaking spectacular. And I realized a couple seasons in that basically every conversation that all of these characters had were about relationships, about the one they're in, about the one they're not in, about the ones they want to be in. And every character that's not in a romantic relationship is just miserable. I'm just like, why can't there be like a chill single character that's like fine with being single? Why is it that if they're not in a relationship, they're freaking like, it's the end of the world? Relax. But then there would be some episodes when they're not talking about relationships and I would completely tune out. I'm like, get back to the freaking relationship talk. What is this? I don't want to hear about your wacky, zany adventures. Get back to if you are dating. So basically what I'm saying is, I get it. But I'm just tired of the media just putting our people down. Not black people. This is what we talk about at our SBMAA meetings. One thing I'm not used to is forced loneliness. Government mandated social isolation is just, I don't know. Just never tried it out. The world is literally on pause right now. I needed a month or two when everybody's on the same page, all right? Everyone, no one, I can scroll through Instagram, no one is flexing, no one's traveling, no one's having a good time, all right? We're on the exact same page, doing the exact same thing, bored at home. David Dobrik and I are doing the exact same thing. Freaking staying home, not making content. I love to see it. This is a video that I wanted to make for a while, and then this whole thing happened. But I wanted to talk about the different parts about being alone, being single, missing out on things, being alone by yourself, and being like actually alone. It's hard to be alone without feeling lonely, but you don't even have to be alone to feel lonely. You could be surrounded by people and still be lonely. So it's less to do about your surroundings and more to do about what's going on with you. I spent my birthday inside yesterday, quarantine birthday. Got some masks for my birthday, for myself, to myself. Honestly, this year was already the first birthday that I was planning to not do anything crazy. I already just wanted to chill with my family and not really go anywhere, so it's nice that the world said, okay, you want that? No take backs. In college, there was a pressure to always go out, otherwise you'd be missing out. FOMO was a big factor in why I could not be alone and why I was constantly going out back then, to the point where I didn't even enjoy going out half the times. I just needed to be out. My mentality was, even if I'm not having fun, at least I didn't miss out on whatever could have happened without me. We could get robbed and I'll be like, well, at least we made a memory. You know what's better than some memories? Sleep. That's another quote from our association. As I've got older, I've come to appreciate quality over quantity when it comes to these social situations. The quality of the people themselves, the quality of the actual experiences that I'm having. Instead of forcing it to happen all the times where I did meet up with my real friends and have good times with them just felt a lot more memorable. I don't understand how some of y'all have an unlimited social battery. For me, it's like, so what do you do? Oh, okay, yeah, well, I graduated a year ago, but I now... Hello? Yo, you good? But what about when I'm just by myself? How do I do that? Because at one point I could not. The anxiety. I would always distract myself from myself. I still kind of do this, whether it's social media or talking to other people or watching a show, always keeping my brain in constant motion. I'm trying to make sure that I never have to take a second and listen to myself. And why do I do that? Because I'm tired of me, all right? I don't like hearing my freaking voice. I wish I could change it, to be honest. Like if I could at least switch it up, like I can do with Siri. Hello, my name is...
Howdy, boo. Konnichiwa. Watashi no namae wa...
my fellow Americans. My name is... This is a time where everyone is figuring out how to be bored. All right, we usually don't allow ourselves to be bored. We'll be bored at our job or school or whatever we need to do, but when it's on our own free time, we're never really like... I think I'm gonna treat myself and be bored today. Considering I've spent almost every waking moment of the past like month on some type of screen, whether it's my phone, TV, computer, Nintendo Switch. As someone who's not watched A Beautiful Mind, but likes the title, that can't be good for your mind. I can't change the voice in my head, all right? I'm stuck with this one. So what I had to do was at one point just stop trying to distract myself from myself and try to see what I'm saying. Like what are the problems and see if there's anything I could do about it to fix it in a healthy way. I tried to do this by like figuring out how to meditate. I could never really do it because if I sit for like 2 seconds and I'm thinking about something else every 2 seconds, I'm not trying to freaking sit down and do nothing. But now I'm trying to give myself at least 10 minutes of the day where I'm not doing anything or worried about anything. These 10 minutes are just for this. All the other stuff I need to do will be done later. The things I usually stress about the most are either in the past or in the future. And even if they're right now, it doesn't necessarily need to be in the next 10 minutes. So what I try to do is just tell myself nothing after this matters, nothing before this matters. It's just right now, this moment right here. Just be in this. And that kind of helps me for the rest of the day to realize like, okay, we're taking this thing one day at a freaking time. But it's hard to be present when the present sucks. When I'm worrying about things in the present, it's because of my brain just telling me things that usually aren't even true. That's the thing, like a lot of times what you think in your head is not the truth. Just because you thought it doesn't mean it's freaking reality. It's very easy for you to lie to you, okay? That's why I try to make sure I'm writing down truths, and if I need a reminder, I'll read them and be like, oh, that's what reality is. I basically got to the point where I was like able to just be, which is hard. It's hard to just be. It'd be hard to be. What can I say? I'm just gonna take this time to try to be better at being me, to really just enjoy my own company, not worrying about anyone else or what they think. I'm trying to figure out a way to be productive. I might make another video just called like pressure to be productive in a pandemic. Pressure to be productive people, please. But right now I have not done anything productive, but I've tried to just enjoy being present. If you're having a hard time with this, remember, it's okay. It's 100% normal. And this is what I mean. You don't have to feel pressure just because we're in a quarantine to like figure things out right now. That's why I want to talk about it in another video. People are trying to make me feel like I gotta figure everything out with my life before this quarantine is over. I'm talking about my own experience. I'm just talking to talk, all right? At this point, day 30, I don't know if there's a camera here or if I'm just talking to myself, okay? So, just, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, I guess. You guys think we're ever gonna shake hands with strangers again? I don't know if I'm ever gonna do that, to be honest. Every time I'm watching it in a movie now, I'm like, ugh. You don't know that guy. You don't know where he's been. How you doing? Not good.